Blessings, family. Yo, this is more about spells, how you speak it, how it affects you, and how it creates your reality. Part 3. This one gonna be a little shorter because I think y'all should be getting the point by now. Now, I'm gonna actually zoom in on a couple words that you use on a daily basis, like can't. You know, when I was younger, right, in school, in elementary school, I had a teacher, man, I don't even know if I should say her name. But anyway, Miss Potter, love you for life. You know, because she always told me, you know, not just me, the whole class, but I just took it to heart. That was one of my favorite elementary school teachers, and there was a few others, Miss Okanya, a couple others that really, made an impact on my life. And one of the things that some of these teachers share in common is that they always express the importance of eliminating the word can't out of your vocabulary. Now, at that age, I always used to wonder, like, man, why would I want to be eliminating words from my vocabulary? Shouldn't I be expanding my vocabulary? Now, keep in mind, that's thoughts of a 5, 4, 6-year-old child. Shouldn't I be expanding my vocabulary? Why would you want me to remove words from my vocabulary? Now, in my lack of understanding what they were saying, that was my thought processing at that time. But now that I have grown and is growing, I should say, excuse me, we're dealing with spells. See, even me have to correct myself in the act. You see, so I'm just showing y'all. It's something you have to be mindful of 25/8. Monitor your thoughts because they are becoming words. And when they become words, you activate it to manifest in your life. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. Can't. So now that I am growing, I am actually starting to understand that one of the reasons why you want to eliminate that word from your vocabulary indeed is because when you say that word, I was saying in a video before that, anything that follows I am, you have activated, given power to, and it will manifest. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So if you hear talking about you are dunce, you are fool, this is why parents, you have to be very mindful of what you're telling these children. Y'all have no clue of what words can do. I'm telling you, I've made videos about it before. You call them kids and wonder why they head so hard. Baby goats, that's what you're calling them. You're calling your children that came from you baby goats. And then you wondering why your ass is getting butt. Understand how your words, your spells shape your reality. It's all hand in hand. Now back to this word can't. You see, what happens when you use that word pertaining to yourself? Your mind, the genie, automatically shuts down and says, whatever follows that word can't, it won't even make sense for me to attempt to prove you wrong. Because you are the commander of the genie. So if you tell the genie you can't, the genie shuts down and gives you that. A situation where you can't. Now, what you could do is, no matter what it may seem like, just fucking try. How about that? Challenge yourself to try everything that you saying to yourself. Instead of saying it to yourself that you can't, why not try it? Give it an honest, sincere shot. And I promise you, you will baffle yourself every time. You will amaze yourself every single time. How many of you that right now drive with one hand, having a conversation on the cell phone with the other hand, while turning the radio station with one of those two hands that's already occupied and still driving? Now, if you go back in time and you recall your first experience behind of a wheel, you probably was thinking, man, I can't do this. I can't. Or even before you got behind the wheel, you probably were already psyching yourself out, which is normal. It is normal. Doubt is okay. It's okay to doubt, you know, but it becomes fatal. It becomes a fatal wound when you believe it and dwell in it, and it doesn't provoke or it doesn't provoke action. Same thing with nervousness. There's nothing wrong with being nervous about anything. The problem comes in when it cripples you, stops you from doing what you need to get done. Can't. Remove it from your vocabulary. Another word you want to be mindful of is always. Let me tell y'all could thank me later on, and I want somebody to, anybody, prove me wrong. Whenever you use that word always or never, those two words, always or never, I promise you, every time you use it, the universe is going to test you. The universe is going to test you. So you could say, oh man, I would never do this. I would never, oh please, guys, trust me when I tell you this. Do not do that. Do not do that. You will be tested. Now, if you don't believe me, try it. Try it. Try saying things like, oh, I would never do that. Oh, I would never do this. Oh, forget that. And that's the next important blessing right there too. The blessing of learning humility. Humility. You see? So anyway, always, never, man, y'all better be careful with those two words right there, because they cast some very powerful spells on yourself to be tested. Okay? Now, we could do a few more, but I'm going to end it right there. I did say it was going to be a short video. So, on that note, guys, please be mindful of your thoughts. Monitor it like a scientist with a microscope. Because every thought you let linger in your mind for too long will be powered, charged up enough to manifest. And if it's not what you want, you have a problem because you created that energy and it cannot be destroyed. Okay? So on that note, family, this is Jahites with Healing Earth Remedies, just bringing you a little more lessons about the spells, how we speak it, how it affects you, and how it creates your reality. So be mindful of these things so you could start creating the realities that you want rather than what's being projected in your brain so you to present to yourself. All right. So rise up above the madness, family. Stay up. You could find us on Instagram at Healing Earth Remedies. You could find us on YouTube, Healing Earth Remedies. You could also purchase our high vibrational healing products and also book reasoning sessions online at www.healingearthremedies.com. In the meantime, between time, family, y'all stay up, monitor your thoughts, and keep raising your vibrations. Enough love, respect.